Taiwan suddenly dealing with so many different fronts right now. You talk about not just COVID, but power outages, drought conditions as well. How is the business adjusting to these stresses?
Hello, Yvonne. Yeah, it has been a challenging time for us, and especially for COVID, because Taiwan did quite well before. But to be honest, actually, we as a company, since the start of the pandemic a year ago, we have been preparing for a possible outbreak here in Taiwan. So we actually set up a COVID crisis management team, which includes all set of departments. And we are able to separate manufacturing from office workers and also separate the manufacturing lines and floors. So at the moment, we try to keep our manufacturing site running, and because we are focusing on ensuring all the customer orders are dispatched perfectly. So at the moment, people are feeling quite uncertain.
Andrew, you mentioned a little bit more on the manufacturing side. You have 2 factories in Taiwan. Tell us a bit more about how things are working operationally. Is production affected any way, given the split teams that you're starting to do due to the COVID restrictions? And what about when it comes to the power outages? Do you have to ration power?
The power element is okay, because it's actually the power shortage thing happens probably last week. So at the moment, it hasn't affected our business. For the COVID side, at the moment, there's a minimum impact on the business. We separate, as I said earlier, we separate the manufacturing workers, by different floors and different production lines. And we are hoping that in any unlikely event of a colleague being affected, we are able to isolate the incident from different production floors or even different production lines. So at this moment, we are okay, but we are following the the restrictions from the government. So people, we don't want for the office workers. We actually they are working from home on a rotational basis, split into 2 teams. So everything's okay, but we are watching the news and every day, and hopefully we won't go to a complete lockdown in Taiwan.
And Grape King is one of the few health food companies in Taiwan where you do have the capability to produce your own raw materials, Andrew. Have the drought conditions affected that in any way?
In fact, it has actually helped our business, because I think people are kind of worried and feeling uncertain and even a bit panicking. So these few weeks, our supplement sales have been going quite well. But we also see a different change from the consumer behaviors in Taiwan. A lot of sales majority of sales are done online, and also are even supported by our outbound, which is like telemarketing team. So basically, we call out our customers, a lot of consumers, or they call in, and we suggest them what kind of supplement to use to boost the immune system. So it actually help our business to do better.
So, Andrew, wellness has become a lifestyle because of the pandemic. Give us a sense of what kind of growth you're anticipating. Can you continue to build on the numbers that you have so far? 31% market share in terms of probiotics and 45% market share in terms of mushroom supplements. That is as of 2019.
I think for this moment, it still depends on the how the situation is going to be. Hopefully, Taiwan won't go into a lockdown, and from this from this trend, we do believe this year we may be able to go to double-digit growth. Also because Grape King is actually consists of 3 business units, and we have subsidiary in China, in Shanghai, and we have 1 subsidiary, a multi-level marketing company. So at the moment in Taiwan, our business are doing quite well. In China, I think the business is doing quite well as well. So hopefully this year, we will probably go up to 10 to 15% in total.
Andrew, the pandemic has also accelerated e-commerce. I mean, have you accelerated your investments to ensure that your online sales, online services can compensate for any slowdown?
Yes. Actually, we noticed since last year, 2 years ago, our physical sales team actually did better than the virtual sales team. So virtual sales team include like e-commerce, home shopping, like I said, telemarketing. But since last year, this whole situation changed. And now at the moment, I think 60% to 70% sales are done through virtual channels. So actually, we have put down more investment on the virtual channels. And because people don't go out, for example, last weekend, Taiwan went to the level 3 alert. People actually, you could hardly see anyone in the street, but people still going and buying online to buy our products. So yes, we do actually heavily focus on the virtual channels.
And Andrew, overall, what do you think the recovery is going to look like in Taiwan? How long do you think this is going to last? Do you see it as just a 1 to 2 month sort of blip or something a little bit more long term?
I'm actually quite confident because I think probably even less than 1 month, because I can see in Taiwanese people are actually more, I think because we have the SaaS experience. So I think like last weekend, I didn't go out at all. And then when I look at the street from my window, hardly any cars in the street. So people are quite obedient, and people are actually, they're scared. So they really follow the government's, the government's calls not to go out, stay at home, wearing masks if you have to go out. So I do believe you will get controlled. Probably within a month, definitely. I think I'm very positive about the situation in Taiwan.
You've seen pretty strong sales in Taiwan towards late last year. Do you expect this outbreak to impact your sales in any way? And what sort of trends are you seeing in light of this pandemic, given the fact that perhaps we are seeing more health conscious people out there now?
Yeah, we do notice that more and more business clients they actually ask us to do some ODM, to use their own brand to manufacture their own branded health supplement products for them. So we do feel people are have more awareness about their health, their health, and they need to have a better immune system to fight in this kind of situation. So we actually not just in Taiwan, globally, we get more clients from Southeast Asia, even in America, US, and Europe. And they actually sometimes just go to our website, email us to ask us for more information to see if we can design some health supplements product for them. So I think that this COVID situation actually bring people's health awareness more, and it to help our business side.